All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called This Rapper Keeps Threatening Kai Cenat. Lil TJ. They own you, Lil TJ. I don't know what the beef is about. I definitely been seeing little clips on Instagram, but let's get some information. Let's learn together.
Spot me, y'all. Lil TJ's back in the news, and no, absolutely, it is not for music. It is not for a hit song. It is not for an anticipated collaboration. It is not for an unreleased. It is not for a leak, and it's not even for a snippet. It's for him deciding to go at one of Kai Cenat's homies. And this is utterly ridiculous. So this all started while, of course, Kai Cenat is hosting his Mafia-thon 3. Biggest event ever. Biggest streaming event
crazy.
ever.
Mafia-thon going crazy.
The success of people supporting financially, which is him getting 1 million subs. Now, there have been events in the past that have reached a higher viewership, but those are different. So Total, who is the...
1 million subs is crazy. Let's just... Let's show love for that. Shout out Kai Cenat for 1 million subs, bro. That's some legendary shit, 1 million subs. What the fuck?
Brazilian streamer that Kai ran into when he was in Brazil and doing a couple of streams. He brought him along, and that guy has been doing his own streaming thing. And there was also Ray, who he met in Japan, who is a Taiwanese guy who also is part of Kai Cenat's crew.
Ray be going up.
His, not G League team, but his little league team of streamers. So Total was listening to Lil TJ and I can't play you guys, of course, the music. So he was vibing out to Lil TJ, and Ray, who is locked in, he's known Kai Cenat for longer, and he knows a little bit more of the lore. He says, "Oh, that's a op." You gotta keep in mind a lot of context and nuance to certain words are lost on somebody like Ray. Ray is from Taiwan. He's learning a lot of the lingo. The guy he pretty much has an Atlanta accent to a degree. And I've heard this in...
See, I'm out the loop with the Ray and, let's keep watching though, with the Ray and Lil TJ being an op. How does a streamer beef with a rapper? Let's see.
People from abroad that listen to and follow a lot of maybe like hip-hop related content or something close to that, or streamers, they start to talk like them. But that's who they listen to, and that's who they learned English from. So Ray just says like, "Oh, that's a op." And then Lil TJ gets triggered, and he says the following. Op, and this is, I think, from his second page.
Oh, he
LMAO. So when I see a little and slap the F out you, what they gonna say? He's not slapping nobody. Bullying a streamer again, I guess. I don't know, because he didn't even slap Blackboy Max. I don't know what part of stop playing with me you ain't understand. They don't care. This is the thing. Ray thinks that Lil TJ thinks that Ray cares what he's got going on or has heard what he's got going on. He doesn't know anything about Lil TJ other than this guy doesn't like my mans, and that's it. And he says, people got real life problems and trauma due to circumstances you will never understand. Think it's cool to insert yourself in this ish for no reason? What makes me a op? Who you D-riding? How many of you over there feel like this? They all feel like that. You're talking trash about their mans. Why wouldn't they feel like that?
This feel like a silent cry to get cool with them niggas. It's like he trying to extend, like, because he's not really going off in this message. He kind of like saying like, "Hey, man," he like trying to check him, but at the same time, like, "Nigga, hold on. Why you with them? Why you not with me?" type shit. Like, it feels like that. Like, just say you want to go on Kai Cenat stream, man. Just say you want to be involved in Mafia-thon 3. Just say it, brother.
You know what we do to ops? LMAO bet. F what the algorithms say. I can't wait to see you, gang. I'ma treat you like you my skin complexion just to show you ain't no discrimination. Can't wait to see you, buddy. You made the bed. This is psychotic levels of just tweeting.
Yeah, why
not tweeting?
Why you go that far?
IG fingering into the void, because we're not even gonna say that. Oh, Ray doesn't know the context.
This nigga got at Ray like that is crazy.
Like, yo, you've got real beef, because that's been a term that's been used. It's like a colloquial term for we don't mess with that person. That's what it's become.
What the
so
fuck?
He's not gonna talk about, oh nah, like an op. It means he's trying to get in the streets with me. No, he's not. And Ray, he just like lets it slide. He's kicking it. He's enjoying life. He's loving life. He will never run into TJ, and TJ's not doing a damn thing to him. And hopefully, if TJ ever did anything to him, he rats on him, or he tells on him, and he informs. He makes an honest mistake, as Young Thug would say, on him, and sends him behind bars. That's what he deserves. Acting like this, threatening people. And Kai Cenat reacted to this, and I'm going to play you guys the following clip.
He tripping.
Lil TJ threatens Ray after Ray told Thota and Lil TJ he was an op. So when I see that little just slap the out of y'all, what they gonna say? Do you know what we do to ops? what the algorithm say. I can't wait to see you, gang.
That nigga talking to Ray like that is crazy. Like, what? You talking to a little Taiwanese kid that called you an op because he's a fan of music. You know how these fans are. They're going to side with who they listen with, brother. Like, you really taking that personal? It's because he got a platform and he's intimidating. That's all ego. Your ego is bruised. Like, you know he don't mean you an op like when he see you going to fight you and shoot you, nigga. Like, come on, man. That's a little-ass Taiwanese kid.
Bro, come on, man. Really? Like, what? Like, really? Come on, bro. Ray probably just seen that when Lil TJ said about me, and Ray going off ignition. He going based off what he see. You got a Brazilian and you got a Taiwanese bro. Come on, bro.
Right.
Stop the violence, bro. Ain't nobody.
Right. Like,
Stop.
what?
That just stop, y'all. Don't threaten nobody, man. It's not right. This is not right, man.
I personally love how Cenat handled this, and it just goes to show like how far maturity goes. We also love how Academics handles these things because he would have just turned up like crazy. But Cenat handled it properly. Cenat's got corporate sponsors. Cenat looks at Lil TJ like an ant underneath his shoe, underneath the bottom of his shoe. He liked his music at a
nigga Cenat is out of here. Compared to Lil TJ, like this nigga Cenat. Are you not watching Mafia Thon 3 right now? All the people he got pulling up. All the stars, not like D-listers, not C-listers. My boy got the big boys, A-listers pulling up. Nigga, what? That nigga had Tony Hawk in this motherfucker. They built a goddamn skating rink in Tony Hawk. Come on, man. Lil TJ, calm the fuck down, bro. Come on, Lil TJ. I'm just saying, man. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know. I can't even name the last song. I can't name. Never mind.
Point in time. And he felt like he was just getting called out by him for no reason and getting hated on for no reason. So he's like, yo, screw this guy. And he's not even going to address it. He's like, yo, you are so immature to be reacting like this when it's an offhand comment. The conversation didn't even last about you, and you're trying to turn it up into violence? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And other people noticed this too. And there's actually a funny reaction that said the following, where he said, Lil TJ got all this energy for Ray Asian boy, but not his real ops who put 7 bullets into his chest. Now, I would never say this. I do think it is crazy to up it to this level. And of course, Lil TJ is not going to be talking online about people that nearly ended his life if he was trying to get back. It's kind of like how Dirk fell back and actually put on a plot for, or allegedly, put on a plot for murder for hire. And even though I dislike TJ's behavior and I think he's very immature and I think he is entitled and he's bratty, I don't wish ill for him. And I'm not going to disrespect him to that degree. I'll say Lil TJ's music is good, but he hasn't been able to put out music consistently. And I will say that Lil TJ is his own worst enemy. And that's the sad part about it. Lil TJ is 23, 24, and Cenat is around the same age, maybe a year younger than Lil TJ, and he's ran 25 to 50.
What was the last hot Lil TJ song? I feel like Lil TJ at one point, now this is outside looking in, West Coast. I'm from the West Coast. I feel like at one point, like Lil TJ and A Boogie was like neck and neck competing, but then A Boogie like shot up to the moon. And Lil TJ, I don't know what the fuck happened to Lil TJ. What was the last song Lil TJ had? Because A Boogie's still going crazy. What's the last song Lil TJ had?
Elapse around Lil TJ. And you would think Lil TJ is trying to rationalize or make a good argument for why he is reacting in the way that he is, but there is none. You guys remember that, I think it was earlier this year, Lil TJ got banned from Madison Square Garden and all related Madison Square Garden properties because he went to a boxing event and spat in the face of a security guard. Oh, some people will say,
shit.
Nah. And this is the thing. Rappers get a lot of passes, a lot of chances, and nobody wants to make a rapper accountable. Like, their fans will be like, nah, like maybe the security guard talked to him crazy. But after you've seen how Lil TJ handled the situation with Plaque Boy Max, and after you've seen Lil TJ handle the situation with Cenat, where there is no situation, he just self-inserts.
What happened with Plaque Boy Max? I'm out the loop. Let me know in the comment section. What happened with Plaque Boy Max and Lil TJ? I'm out the loop. I I don't keep up with Lil TJ. I don't know.
To him hating on him and also hating on Aiden Ross for no reason whatsoever. And then he's spitting on a security guard and getting banned. What does that tell you? Lil TJ always seems to be the center of the problem. Regardless, what happened recently was that Cenat had A Boogie and Don Q and Highbridge.
Oh, look, speaking of A Boogie, there you go. See, told you. A Boogie doing his thing. See, A Boogie stay relevant. A Boogie stay, if it ain't his song, he gonna be on somebody's hook. He gonna be a feature on a hot song. A Boogie stay relevant for sure. A Boogie stay having some hot shit, and he dope as fuck.
We all know, or you should know, that Cenat's favorite artist, favorite streamer is A Boogie. Unlike Wale, who he didn't recognize, he knows A Boogie, and unlike the majority of lyrics, like Youngboy lyrics that he doesn't know, he knows A Boogie lyrics, and he has not been shy about it, and he invited them. He had them freestyle. He had A Boogie play unreleased. He was so excited for A Boogie's music, and you could see the fan in Cenat come out, which it's a beautiful thing because I think Cenat is so happy that he gets to kick it with his favorite rapper who he was listening to while he was on the grind coming up, and they show him a mutual level of respect where they're also so excited. They're like, man, this guy's giving us an opportunity on the biggest stage still, even after he's like this lit, and they have a moment.
That's
and
tight.
Then, of course, Lil TJ does not mess with A Boogie. Keep that in mind. So Lil TJ goes on IG Live and he's just fuming with hate. And I'm going to play you guys the clip right now of Lil TJ reacting and explaining why he hates Cenat.
Y'all sucking real ops. Real ops. It's not no Cenat. The reason why I don't like Ka, you want to know what's crazy? I'll tell y'all. The reason why I don't like Ka is because he be on my real ops dick. He knows it.
Oh, okay. So their hoods in real life is opposition. Okay. So Lil TJ and A Boogie from opposite hoods. They from op hoods. Got it.
They all know it. Everybody know it. My real fans know it. The algorithm of the internet don't know it. And I'll be like, yo, gang, you that's cool. But to go out your way and just be on a and just keep hating on TJ, who's your age and you want some older it's kind of crazy. I'd rather you just stay out the way. So it gets me mad. Get emotional. I used to never have outbursts before because there wasn't nothing as triggering as this that I'm facing now. And it's like this media train. I never had PR like that. I ain't never do that. I just drop my music. I just do what I do. So when you go through a little phase of getting trolled and shit, I wouldn't even know because y'all fans, you know. Have little outbursts and go crazy and shit. Get a hate train like I'm experiencing. Snow.
That's all pride right here, man.
Little you know?
So here, he doesn't even give a legitimate reason.
It's all
he
pride.
just says that people keep hating on TJ. And what I believe, and what some other people believe too, is that Lil TJ feels like the amount of love, because he talks about like D-Ride, and the amount of love that A Boogie gets from Cenat is a diss to TJ. If that doesn't tell you how delusional Lil TJ is and how self-centered he is and how he thinks the world revolves around him, I don't know what else does.
That
keep in
crazy.
mind, A Boogie and TJ, there is static between them, and it all started with the fans. Like when Lil TJ was blowing up, people kept comparing him to A Boogie. They were like, yo, this guy's sounding just like A Boogie. He's taking A Boogie's swag. He was also from the Bronx, and he was probably inspired by A Boogie, considering A Boogie came out like, what, 2016? 2016. So he was Lil TJ was listening to A Boogie, but Lil TJ's got a little bit of an ego. And then there were some subs that were thrown between A Boogie and Lil TJ, and then things kind of like mellowed out. But there wasn't alleged chain snatching that happened. And it was supposed to be fake, I think. I think it was fake, like as if TJ's team had stolen something from Highbridge. So in short, these guys don't mess with each other. They don't like each other. But for you to think that Cenat would do something like that is just ridiculous. Cenat shows love to A Boogie.
All right, hold on. Quick question. Cenat is from New York, right? I mean, I know he like Jamaican or some shit, but I'm saying like he's from New York, like that's what he represents. What part of New York is he from? If he is from New York, because I think he's from New York, right? What part does he represent, Cenat? Because is Cenat like, do he feel like Cenat is from the ops too? Or does he feel like Cenat is an op because he's siding with his op? Because Cenat ain't never gave off gang bang affiliation vibes ever. So I don't, maybe Cenat just from being a fan, he's mad at Cenat. That's correct. Oh, he from the Bronx? Okay. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Shit happens.
Not only because he loves A Boogie, his music, but because A Boogie's treated him well. He's been collaborating with A Boogie like going on 3+ years ago. If you guys remember, he did this when he was just like a YouTuber. Cenat did this like pranking like fake producers with rappers or something like that. And A Boogie was one of the people. And they got along. And when A Boogie was rolling out his last EP, he had this song called Did Me Wrong, which got over 12 million views in 2023. And that was a music video that was directed by Cenat. So A Boogie brought Cenat on.
Oh, they all from BX. They all from the Bronx. Okay.
To work on this new project, which Cenat was so happy about. And even when Cenat was really pressing A Boogie with the hoodie at his home in the Mafiathon, and he was like, bro, you gotta you gotta let me know when the album's coming out. And then A Boogie's trying to change the conversation, which is what rappers are always trying to do when it comes to a project.
They trying to swerve your ass.
And he keeps asking him about it, but he's just like, listen, man, whenever you're getting ready to drop, let me know how I can help. I want to be involved in whatever way. So A Boogie has reciprocated, and he didn't just treat
that's a cold ally.
Like, oh yeah,
that's a great ally to have.
Or this is just somebody that's got clout that I can use, or anything like that. He had a respect for him. There was a mutual respect. They're both from the Bronx, and he brought him into his own work too. Like NLE Choppa's an example of that too. Like NLE Choppa and Cenat are locked in. They're super cool. They did a song together. They collaborate all the time. Now, NLE Choppa, I don't think Cenat enjoys his music crazy, as much as he enjoys A Boogie's. But TJ is trying to self-insert into a situation that has nothing to do with him, where nobody's thinking about him, and trying to gaslight us into being like, oh, damn, like Cenat sneak dissing him. That's not happening. Lil TJ is just, I don't think Lil TJ is miserable, but I just think he believes that he is a lot more important and a lot more thought about than he actually is. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed.
All right. Hey, man. Shout out to these young brothers out here doing their thing, man. They all doing their thing, regardless of who's bigger than who. They all doing their thing. They all got an opportunity to change some lives and people around them lives. They got to get their shit together, though, man. Like, you out here beefing, and you niggas got too much money to be out here beefing and shit, man. God damn. Put your people on. Put your people in position. That's bigger, man. That's the bigger goal. That's what y'all should be doing. And to be mad, like, I see Lil TJ, he got like a negative spirit, a negative vibe or something. For you to just be beefing with so many people, that's not a good thing, man. That says a lot about you and what you going through mentally and what you going through in life, nigga. Like, everybody can't be the problem. It's you that's the problem. If you go around and everybody you come close to or come and engage with, you start beefing with, it says a lot about you, brother. Why do you have so many enemies, my nigga? You know what I mean? So beefing with Koch, that's just dumb. But I get it if you're saying, oh, you fucking with my ops, so your ego and your pride is in a way because he loves A Boogie, so that now you automatically hate him. But it's gonna hurt you in the end, man. That boy got an army, man. They both got an army because they both doing their thing. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Who's wrong in this situation? I mean, beefing with Ray is stupid. Like, come on, man. He's just a fan, bro. He's a fan, and he's affiliated with Kai. He's a fan of bro music. So, you know, that's how these young niggas talk. You a op, but they're not gonna touch you. They're not gonna fight you when they see you. They're not gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, not Ray, at least. Like, he's a Taiwanese. These just little kids, man. Y'all niggas is tripping, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.